As usual, Michael arrives early at his office. Since he took over the Quality Software company, customers' complaints increased, leaving his team a busy week.
Michael, the supermarket reported another app outage. Customers can't access the app this morning.
Not again! Benson, check the issue immediately!
Okay, Michael, but we just fixed this yesterday.
The office remains busy as the team works to resolve ongoing incidents.
Hey, Michael, you look exhausted.
We've been dealing with system failures, one after another. Our sales dropped last month because clients are losing trust with us.
You need a service framework. Mr. Carlson, he is an expert in IT service management.
Please, help me arrange a meeting as soon.
Hi, Michael.
Hi, Carson.
Can you share your IT challenges and why you think your current service quality is dropping?
We provide software development, system maintenance, application support, and managed IT services. Recently, we've received quite a number of complaints about system outages. The supermarket client faced app failures during their peak sales campaign, and a Cineplex client experienced duplicate seat bookings.
I can see your team is working hard, but you're missing a proper service management way. That's where IT service management comes in. IT infrastructure library, in short, ITIL, is a popular best practice framework. It provides a guide on how services are designed, transition, operate, and improve. It is like a recipe, guiding you step by step in service delivery. In traditional ITIL, service lifecycle has 5 stages, and the service strategy comes first.
So, we don't just do coding.
Yes. That is where you define your business service portfolio, identify the demand, and create value. In this, you have to understand your services, work out the demand management, and have a clear value in mind about your service. You must design your service portfolio. It has 3 parts: the pipeline for planned services, service catalog for active services, and retired service for service no longer in use. Then, you need to understand your client business demand. That's demand management. Generally, the demand is different in every day, just like how your supermarket client having big spikes during their sales campaigns.
That's exactly when our systems fail.
Exactly. If you can spot the peak periods early, your resources can be allocated properly. Lastly, define what your service value is. It gives you a clear focus on your value delivery and turns demand into value.
For my customers, the value means accurate transactions, fast recovery from incidents, and high availability at peak time. I'll choose what to improve first.
After service strategy, we need to design it. That's the next step, the service design. A reliable service should be planned properly before it goes live. So we prevent the chaos instead of reacting to it. First, design a service catalog. You need to list down every active service, who it's for, what it includes, and how to request support. No more verbal promises. Second, define service level agreements, or SLAs. You can see it as a promise, like your service response time, resolution time, the availability, and communication updates.
So, we need faster response and clear updates for the supermarket peak campaigns.
Yes, that is how you manage expectations. Now, design also considering capacity and availability. You must ensure the system infrastructure is flexible and always have backups, recovery steps, and roles clearly outlined.
So, we are designing for both the good days and the bad days. Many problems started after updates.
That's a change management gap in service transition. Every change is risky. From today onwards, always make sure you have risk assessment, formal approval, and a rollback plans for all your changes. And remember, never updates during peak hours. Use the release and deployment management to move updates in a controlled way. Plan, build, test, deploy, and then verify. Then, you need to track what components exist and how they connect. That is service asset and configuration management.
So when a bug is there, we know what it will impact.
Exactly. Finally, it is time to validate and test the service before deployment. Confirm the service meets requirements. Don't just check the code runs. Test if it can handle the peaks campaign's app access. After service transition, there is service operation. Service operation is how you give support to your live services daily. These are the key practices: incident management, problem management, request fulfillment, event management, and access management. When the supermarket app goes down during campaign, that's incident management. And this, focus on faster recovery to the incident and required clearer communication to customer. If the app in the supermarket is crashing all the time during every campaign, then that's problem management. It finds the root cause of the problem and solves it so that there are no future interruptions. Then, use request fulfillment for small, common requests. Event management is responsible for monitoring notifications to identify problems early. Access management prevents unauthorized changes. You can reduce any accidental changes as well as minimize the security risks. After operation, you need improvement. That's Continual Service Improvement. CSI, it turns feedback into something you can measure through the 7-step improvement process. Identify improvement strategy. Measure KPI, collect data. Process and analyze data. Presend findings. Implement improvement and review the improvement.
To prove its effectiveness, we'll monitor KPI like customer satisfaction and SLA compliance.
To apply ITIL, assess your current pain points and train your staffs. Then, begin with a primary client service first, and then work your way up to all clients. This can help improve your customers' trust, reduced recurring incidents, specified clearer responsibilities, delivered more consistent services, and ensured a stronger connection between IT work and business value.
Then, where does ISO IE C20000 fit in?
ITIL is the guidance for best practices, and ISO 20000 is the standard we can audit it against. They are different things, but they work well together in improving IT service delivery.
Thank you, Carlson. Now I have a practical guide to improve my services delivery, from the strategy to continual improvement.
By adopting ITIL in the services, Quality Software can improve their service quality, regain customer trust, and maintain their sales.